No. No. So we're gonna go. Oh, is it? So hey yo there. So we are both live streaming and recording. So I'm gonna live stream this, but I'm also, if you look, I'm also recording on Shortcut, and the recording is gonna go into a full video called Eli Corp episode 5. I'm working on Eli Corp episode 4, by the way. It says 2 to 5 months in the description. 5 months is probably a long shot, but it might take 2 to 3 months. Obviously, it depends on. It might be 1 to 3 months, maybe a more realistic time frame. Is what I'm aiming for, but it's going to end up being 2 to 5 months. I'm almost sure of that. But anyways, this one's probably going to be after Eli Corp comes out, a month after that. After the Eli Corp episode 4 comes out, I bet you this will be 2 months after Eli Corp episode 5 will come out. So this one, but this is being live streamed right now. The video doesn't have this. It's just all going to be sped up. So we're going to load game. I've been playing a bit of 6, which is one of my maps. That's what I made. It's got a bunch of mods, like a lot. I was actually going to check really random thing. They added it. So someone added it. Finally, some trains. Isn't this? Yeah, this is the thing that runs on East Anglia. I mean, okay, it's not the exact model because the ones in East Anglia run at 140, but there we go. I'm just gonna download that. I'm getting very distracted. I guess I might as well. Yeah, it would probably be a good idea. Okay. That's assets. Someone's gone in and had about. If you look in like February, January, we had a total proper mod count of 3. Also, that was not added in January. I remember that not being added. That's a lie. Oh, you're gonna see these all in a bunch of one video. I am gonna have like 12 mod activated. That would be fun. There's a limit on the amount of mods you can use. Anyways, downloading mods. I'll just have to wait. So sorry. I will go through. Maybe it'd be epic if I did a mod showcase. Maybe I think I'd have to get permission. See if there's any mod. There's probably a few mods. I could probably do shorts mod showcases. And I'll probably also, if they have a YouTube account. I'll have to obviously check in the mods if I'm allowed to do a showcase. I've still got some of my salad from lunch. Even though I'm the ice cream at 4. Taste off. Taste weird. Nom. Now, start playing. I'm just gonna. I already have a rough plan, which we're gonna start 1 quarter. I know that the next train's 1857, and I know what it is. It's a better locomotive. That's the next vehicle that we get. Cool. It's a cool mountain. Is that the tallest mountain? I don't know. We're slowly but surely upping. That's got 57. This has got 131. I've got 151 and 149. Actually, I mean, how much does it cost? Double the value, and that'll be okay. It's about as expensive as I can make it. I am actually going to upload. I actually only recorded the video today. So when you see, also, I'm gonna hopefully be live streaming tomorrow, but it's gonna be like 8 in the morning or something ridiculous. Then we'll wait until I'm about. No, actually, they are on the F side. Are you on the F side? Okay, this is annoying. You're on the wrong side. You know what? This is really pedantic. I'm gonna switch them round. Two, one. There we go. Now they drive on their left now. Yay! I fixed it. That is the most British thing ever. Okay, so that that means I actually drive on the inside. I know like driving on the left is horribly inefficient, isn't it? Am I being moron in saying that? Like I mean, it's not inefficient. It just is it unsafe or something. Let me just check. This is 204 meters long. This bridge is way more than 200 meters long, right? Yeah, it's like double that. I'm gonna go like this and this and this. No, this and this. Okay. Okay. We are just gonna wait a bit. Um. Also, if I end up, running out of money to do something, we are gonna unpause the day. I didn't realize I hadn't made them young enough. So far down as well. After that drops off, I'll add a second train. How frequent? Every 19 minutes. This is a really long distance train, isn't it? I think it's the I think it's the youngest thing between two stops, but this also is quite far. I might buff the power up. I think I'm going to continue running 2 trains. Are you doing well? What was it? I could have done it if I ran it up there, but I wasn't. I mean, I haven't got any mods on, right? Uh, oh no, I've got a mod on which is all the vehicles, which means I don't get achievements, which is annoying. But uh, hmm. Which I don't think I've. I think I've reached the present day once or twice, but very, very infrequently, because I tend to not do that kind of. How fast are you? You are going full speed. You're steaming on quite quick, aren't you? Yeah, 45. This must be so annoying if you're driving. The Echo doesn't pass a major road. Like, you cross this road here every. It's going to be some worryingly frequent time, 13 minutes. To be fair, I might end up running 4 1-car trains, so it might be more reasonable. And then after it drops off and gives me a boatload of money. I'm just hoping that it can afford it. Uh, yeah. I didn't realise I'd done that so badly. There we go. That's nice. I've now got 2 of the biggest trains ever. No, they're not even like first rate as in like the first set of cargo. We are gonna start with a first. We are gonna have a first rate train when we get this. This isn't too far. I think this is one of the most ridiculous ones. 142. Which excluding investments, e which lines? Tell me. Balance this, but you do drop off. Where are the boats? Um, are they equally spaced? Yeah, and you're just taking ages. We will go through and replace those the second I can with much quicker. To be fair, boats don't get that much quicker, so it's just gonna be bunk. Yeah, even the modern ones only get 30, which means it's just gonna be even bigger amounts of money. Well, actually the same because it's nowhere gonna go up much, right? There we go. There they pass each other 80. How many tools are waiting? 108, 105. This is 131, and this is getting, how much do you have? 4. You are. You need more shipment. I mean, this is now at 105. You know what? We're gonna cut 1 truck off because I think we are 2. Yeah, that's probably a much more appropriate number because it's putting out, 20. How are you doing for tools? You do need about 100, so this will really, really help. 451. You 421. You're at plus 130, plus 150. But base is 182. Your base is 177. So I guess most of the time it will be most percentage, but at a certain point it will be a big enough I mean, if they're guessing a plus 1,000%, which is unlikely to happen, it's possible. If we get 200%, then I think it will be quite a lot. What's standard? Is it plus? Yes, it is. So even at plus 100%, that means it's double. Yeah. I can't do math. You got. These seem to be doing good. You're really urban. You're also really urban, right? These towns are starting to really develop. I mean, for the 1850s, a settlement of 450 people isn't bad, and this industrialized is quite good. Thing is, it's not just population; it's also got quite a lot of shops. That would also be a good passenger extension. We are gonna go in. You know what? I've got an idea. It makes it look fundamentally nicer. And then uh and then this is a bit overkill. I could have done all the passengers next to each other, but I didn't. Okay. I didn't realize it would end up doing that. I didn't realize that the trains would fundamentally change how they decided to stop because of how I did that. I'm just gonna give it a bit more breathing room. We're just slowly but surely increasing. Also, that this is going to be blocked up because this is the terminus. Might be a what? Maybe it's not. Nah, we won't. We won't have it as a terminus. You can terminate wherever you want. It's just going to be more convenient for there to be a concept of terminus. I'm adding these second set of tracks because I'm thinking that these might end up curving around to here. Or I might end up meaning that this line ends up. Yeah, I think this is going to curve down here, here. But this top line is going to go here, here, here. So this bottom line. Actually, this top line is probably going to split at a certain point. Might even run like here to here. I mean, what's your base size? 136, so you're quite a big settlement. These aren't really that big settlements, are they? Yeah, so I might actually run that across here and then end that in Wells next to sea. That wouldn't be a horrible idea. Have it terminate about here. Or maybe have it come across, cut across the town, come across there, and then join at Whittam. Yeah, that seems a good idea. We might have an express train from Labour or from here to Labour. I can't try and pronounce it. You know what? This is definitely going to be a terminus, though. There's no one's debating that this is going to be a terminus, except the person who's debating that this is going to be a terminus. Me. Uh, 120. Maybe 120. Nah, 2. For services. I'm actually going to keep the previous one. Uh, it's not that this branch is going to be double tracked. It's that it's the future one is going to be double tracked. I'm building the future station to be double tracked because guess what? I know, I'm almost sure, I'm almost certain that this is going to have to be double tracked. And I don't want this to be like my other city, my other transport network, Profit Inc., where there's still main lines in the present day or even in the future that are still not double tracked because I didn't bother to double track them ever. So they've just always been single tracked until I ended up running an ICE. Also, these ones are going to be a lot younger, so we're just going to take this one. It's going to, and we're also going to get an idea of the lay of the land here. Just to give an idea, this station's at 38 meters. This is at 38 meters. And just so I know what I need to do, I assume this is way lower. This is, I'm going to try and get it into this one, 9.6. So I always want to go down. That's I've got enough. I know this is an overall stupid amount of maintenance, but I can afford it, I think. It's just an extremely little. Not one way there. The current, connection. And the main shtick is going to be we aren't going to get rid of this, we're just going to cut 5 of these off. Sell, because realistically, this is going to do a lot better service here to here. And this can have both of those on and both of these on. Let's see, what's the cheapest? How much is 2 of these? Ooh, not even that bad. 36, here we go. And you know what? I'm going to be really nice, because I've still got a fortune. No, you are. I'm going to split it here. Yeah, that's 20, and then there's going to be another line. That's from New Street all the way to Kitchen Road, and then back, and then New Street again. 20. And then we do need to rename them. That will be another goal this episode. You know what? We'll have 5 running on each side. I mean, just a simple amount. It means, but you need to remember there's a major amount of traffic reduction because now there's an express train route that runs straight from one of these cities to another. And how many people are going in between, by the way? Nowhere near the rate necessary. This is a rate of 66, which is okay. I mean, it's not, incredible, but it's also not horrendous. But let's count every single destination that isn't through here. You have 38. 38. Okay, let's count that. So that's 44. Add 44 and 246. So it's just about 50. And there's no one going from here. That surprises me. Anyone going all the way? There's not a single but it's literally one transfer. I know, like, it's an extremely complicated route. Actually, they have the same frequency. To be fair, we might never change it because one train might be enough. Yeah, I might never change it. That's why we're gonna turn that off and off. You know what? There's really no need for us to be so prepared for something that's so unlikely to happen within the next year or so. Like, we will when we need to extend it, which I don't know if we will. Much. I don't think we'll extend it for a while. You're starting to ramp up. How many people want to go this way? Quite a lot. And the other one, I mean, to be fair, we do also need to declog. We'll add another 2 buses to run this. This needs a lot more service. 452. 450. You are really. You know what? How does my headquarters look inside the city? Reasonable. Hopefully it's going to grow and grow and grow. It's in the industrial area. The city is starting to go. I think that city is going to be one over 1,000. Wow. I mean, to be fair, this map is so many cities. I know the previous. And like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think it's got as many. I think it's got a bit more. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I think I counted that one. So 14, 15, 16. And, you know, there's a list of towns. I can just count through there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 17. I missed one out. I don't know which one. Yeah, it's going to be these two for sure that are going to be competing. Let me joke. You have 136. Even you're at 154. You are at 177. You're at 182. So it's going to be these two are going to be dominating. But you're going to be dominating this region, right on the edge of these hills. And you're going to be dominating this region, right on the edge of these hills. Like, right on the edge. So, to be fair, it is really flat. You're about 9.8, roughly, just under 10. You are about the same, ironically. Even though part of you gets up to 30 meters, but other parts also get down to 7, right? I mean, you're right in like a valley, kind of. Anyways, how many people? Ooh, maybe we can. I think we're gonna run one locomotive on that in the future. Yeah, this really is overkill. But look how many people are going in between these two cities. I just need way more trams. Okay, you still need more people. But internal city traffic. So basically, we are going to go in and add another 1, 6. Oh, you do actually need another tram. You know what? We're going to go in and add 2 more. Because you have 37 people waiting. And 10.
We'll go in and add another one. Yes, this is... We're going to have 4 trams running on each. Yes, I know it's a bit of the same. But the city is starting to really grow. It's not like the city's small anymore. It's up to 470. And it is really doing quite well. It's got a target of 490. This. We're slowly increasing the amount of tools we're delivering. Bricks would also be a nice delivery increase. You're delivering 72. I think that can just about fit. We'll find the exact right zoom to fit them both in. That's the exact right zoom. Okay, so it's like a decent bit shorter. Understood. I'm just trying to up the amount of bricks I'm delivering. And there's another bunch of monies. Excluding investments, how much are we earning or using? We burnt money last time, but we're doing really quite fine this time. Obviously, these boats really affect it. I do kind of want to increase it, though. Is there anyone? This is also 13, but very few people want to go. Do anyone want to go on the boat? I think what we're going to do is I'm going to go in. We'll delete that, and then we'll go to downport. It's not disappeared, has it? Yep. Because then we'll have one that goes up to there, and then actually, am I sure? Actually, no. I don't think I might do. No, we won't do Wyndham. Do you have connections to anywhere? No, you're completely isolated. So unless we build a thing across this bridge. Yeah, I think the main line's going to run to here, and then to Wells next to sea, and then there'll be a main line that cuts across here. Which means you can go to both, and then you'll probably also have one that goes across to crosses here to Richmondworth, and then terminating in Gloucester. Maybe even to Skipton. Maybe we'll have one that goes there, Skipton, and maybe even terminates in Broadstairs. Probably go Skipton, Salisbury, Broadstairs, and then terminates here. Down the market, you'll just have to skip no train for, because I am not boring through this hill. What's this? The Great Downham Hill. Great Downham Hill. That would be a reasonably good name, right? I'm not the only person who wants to go to the Great Downham Hill, right? Maybe we should name the hill, but it's gonna get named Hilly McKillface if I do. If I let you guys name it. This actually doesn't great, doesn't it? 113. You're 118. Do you have plenty of tools? 84. Plenty in a stretch. You're doing quite fine, right? Like, the city is starting to grow, really. It's 490. It's really developed into regional centre. Starting to, so this bit's a bit higher up. There are, what? Okay, what's going on here? Why is it 6 meters up this far in, Jan? I wonder what the highest bit of coast if there are any cliffs. I think the next map as well I make is going to have a bunch of mods, and it's also going to have Fantastica map generator, because it's one of a very well designed mod, and I really like it. I used it for X4, I think, back in February. Oh, I like that. That was through February. I think I might have started it in January, but I went February, March. And yet we work out weekly. You know what? I have my phone. This is froze. Something's happened. Gloucester? Probably go skip. And it terminates here. So sorry, the iTunes being a bit weird. What I was gonna check is X4. Yes, it started in February, and the last episode came out on the 12th of March, so it lasted just over a month. That is legendary, isn't it? But maybe we should name the hill, but it's gonna get exploded. So sorry it's broke. I don't know why it stopped working. It's YouTube tab had a there. There we go, I fixed it. Almost. Hopefully the recording won't be this disrupted. What's next to see? Where can I help? Ideas. What have we done so far? Actually, we've built one new train line, double tracked another line. We've built a new passenger line, double tracked another line, which is kind of the kind of things you get done in a full episode. For me, obviously, we're probably only gonna have like 20 Eli Corp episodes, but the episodes take like 2 hours of recording. I'm not like someone. I do a lot of recording. Like this is gonna be a 20-minute episode, but it's like 3 hours of footage. What do we need to do next? Wouldn't be a horrible idea to take one by train for each, and then we deliver it to either here or probably Gloucester. You know, I know the machine factory is here, but it's gonna go to Gloucester. Gloucester machines, yeah, because we can have like a Gloucester's quite big, yeah, in real life and in that's for people too. These are all bigger settlements up here, like in the game, not in real life. Not saying that they're small, I'm just saying. Realistically, I probably will exceed it. I'm just so confused. What? We're really starting to. How's this? Oh, also, how much cargo are we doing compared to passengers? In the last 12 months, about double. They reverted because yeah. Are you getting enough tools delivered? 88, 87. It's because all these are getting deleted at the station. We can just go in and add a bunch more. We're also going to full load $116. This is $113, so we want to realistically take 2 off. We're running 8. I'm making it wait for the station. It'll get delivery and it will refuse to move. Hopefully this just means that you get way more tools distributed, which means the city ends up growing even more. It's kind of destabilizing. Why do you have my most destinations to aside from yourself? I think it's here, yeah, because it's close and big, but you're not too far off. You've still got like 100, you're not many. Got some there, you got a decent amount here. I think it's about the same distance, but it's a bigger settlement. But the roads are really inaccurate. We might end up building a main road. Just have this extend to about, we might as well just upgrade that. Its entirety to there. But yeah, what we're just gonna do. Forgot you can just anti-upgrade. Yes, that's now a secondary road because realistically it's more likely to have a main connection to this town. Yes, I know it's giving road, but I kind of really want road. Does that boost your road connections? Or yours? We'll look at your road connection. 477. Think about it. It's like half the distance. Oh, I paused it. That's why. You might as well also just have bypass. City bypass. It also gives another major road that can connect. 477. Takes a minute. 478. That might just be a random one. I think it's because the game doesn't like people don't drive outside the city. If I you have you do only have 91 to Skipton. But you have 94. You're still over 90 even. And there aren't anywhere there's surprisingly there's like no people driving. To be fair, there is very, very little driving. Like all this, only that is driving. I think you're doing quite well, aren't you?
Yeah.
We'll have a fifth just to distribute cars much more effective, or distribute people much more effectively. This is doing quite well. This is, I think, going to be quite a fast train, even though it does have to go quite far uphill, but it's such a gradual speed. This road has to go into a ravine and then climb. I didn't even look at contours. This one just blasts straight through all of them. But realistically, it would have had to. Contours are useful when you're building a different type of rail line, for example. I guess here, because you didn't ever need to go up, did you? So there's no point. Just check. I definitely didn't get anything. No. No. The train thingy. No. Should inform me. Uh, I mean, how much bread is this doing? 35, and how much you need? 73. So, it'll be very, very good. If I go here, and give it another, like this. There we go. That's a new train. What's that? 127 meters long. I mean, that's obviously nothing compared to this, which is 204, and it's bound to be my longest train. If it isn't, I'll be shocked. Yeah. The balance has been about stable, but the value is slowly starting to explode. I think that drop is when I paid my debt off. Or bought a bunch of stuff. So I'd already think I paid my debt off by 1850. And then menus. It looks like I'm going really rapidly, but I'm only going up 1/4, I think. Yeah. Doesn't actually have every single chart. You look at that, just random 12.7 million pounds. It's slowly starting to explode. The town is slowly starting. I mean, it's really rapid growth. It's gone up majorly. Company score 13. I mean, when it looks, my finances seem to be doing okay. They're slowly starting to increase, but my value is exploding. So from that drop, I was probably when I wasted a bunch of money or something. I am using money, but I just spent 1.2 million in investments. What's that? Throwing vehicles. And I don't think this is a boat one, is it? No, that's an individual boat. They individually make per stop 1.1 million. Probably afford 4 more. I can. 82. And then this. Just to check, I definitely don't have any debt, yeah. I've got ages to regain my funds as well. So yeah, this is just like, if it ends up loading.
my value is going to drop off, but my balance is going to drop off, but my value should stay stably growing. That's my goal. Is to stably grow my value. I think the only problem is vehicles do decline over time. So if you're not earning a major amount of money, then it does start to drop. But if you're earning a decent amount of money, and to be fair, so yeah, my oldest vehicle when it comes to age, it'll be something like that. Age. Is this still declining? No, this has reached its value, 307. If I go by, yep, I looked at you. Tram, I've had a tram for ages. 200, yeah, that's 17. Okay, by the way, 56, 17 to 23. Now that's been modified, so I can't really exploit it. You're still declining. I guess you're only 14 years old. I think they probably declined for 20 years. You're very, very slowly declining, and I haven't got any planes. I think they decline for 50 years. Actually, it'll give you an age, and I think that's how long it declines for. 12 years. No, it does not. I think that's how long they get nice and fancy. I don't think you should invest too heavily. The value seems to have about stagnated, which makes no sense. I think if I'm earning enough profit, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, that's interesting, because that shouldn't be like that, because... Yeah, that really shouldn't be like that. Money is also... What's the iron? I'm going to go through my irons. Balance. So we can safely ignore that one. We can't safely ignore this one, though. And is this constantly using money? It's a bit iffy. Is it because you don't have enough? No, it's because you have all your bricks that you ever need. But I can't... Bread. Fair. Or is there any other place that you could need bricks that's very nearby? Here. You know what? It's gonna be really weird. But I mean, to be fair, how far is the distance? Realistically, I can probably run a truck line. There to there. I just want to run a detour, and then there's that. So we'll start with running this. It just is more convenient. And then we can have that drop off here. Actually, to be fair, how long is the distance? Is it ridiculously long? Yes. But we'll start with a couple of bus lines. We are going to have a road here that cuts across. Just cheap little road that cuts across. And there's that, and then we can cut across. If that isn't closer, significantly closer, I don't know what it. There we go. I just didn't want to have all these barreling down wells next to the sea, because that would just be really annoying. We'll start by running. Where is there bread? There's bread here. And near me, other thing we can. Now we'll have this road. We'll just have it, snap into place. Upper wells next to the sea, and then that can cut through there.
Now we're just gonna keep buying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, wait, a couple of these. So we'll go in. We'll just go in and set 9 of these to 38, and the 4 of these to 39. Now you tell me the exact rates of both. Okay, and yeah, we really need our money. Got like a year. Give me money. Train, you need to drop off. Everything, give me money. Ah, you're not delivering all the bricks that you need. Bricks. It's not actually using that much money now. But it would be nice to set up bread to start with. Also, no one's driving between these two. Okay. What else next to see? One person is driving to work. No one is driving. It's not that much younger, and it's a major road. I was just gonna nuke the city for a while, but it should get better in a minute. What's it connected to here? But I think only the edge of there. Oh, they're all cutting across there. Oh. Yeah, I just need it to go via the bypass. Because even if it's only in there for a minute. We did also avoid these mountains, these hills, because they would have involved quite a lot of effort. I mean, how am I running hills? I need to think about that, right? But at the same time, this is broken again, because why wouldn't it? Oh, it's so annoying. It is also 5 minutes off. Because I've been up for 57 minutes. So maybe it's just that YouTube is being weird. Because YouTube can't not be normal. Uh...
Alexa, what's 4 times 10?
4 times 10 is 40.
I can't do that. So it's supposed to be every 40 minutes, and then for 4 times 15 is 30, 60. That's 60. So this is actually a slightly younger one. It's supposed. It takes a bit younger to do it. It's coming up here. I wonder how you're growing. Oh, you're doing it now. It hasn't grown. There was a way I did it. I think I got the buttons. Oh no, I was on the other side. It was of you. Oh, you've broken 500 people. You're really growing. An actual, really urban area. Urban. Finally working. I'm going to skip to a random point. Still. I think I've just got really bad signal. 56. It's also horribly off because I've been yiked for an hour and 2. Might start. Just want to get my money back. um, this is doing well. Both, yeah. You're growing. That's nice. 78. That shows. Have you changed at all? You were at like 130. Interesting. Oh, I've been adding buttons constantly. Which one is that? Yeah, I will add a 6. We might as well. That wouldn't be too expensive, would it? If I went to look at contours, and it was like, so then we. Why just yoke? Yeah, that looks about right. But I also don't want to go down too steeply. Or down at all, actually.
that's going to require a uh, this is definitely the accurate side of something. Well, it connects to everything, I think. 40, which can run from here to here, and another 2 buses. Why is it taking that way? Like, think about it. This is obviously a much more efficient way. You might actually do some more saving on this route, because this route is, you know, maybe a bit cheaper than some places. Like here. Now does that choose that way, because I've just saved a major amount. It saves half. It chooses half. But why would it choose the other way? Just jerk. Other bits of this aren't very straight as well, where there's no need, because there's basically no contours. All we're going to do is we're going to avoid any major contours. And there aren't any major contours on this way. It's not like it's cutting through one of the biggest hill ranges. Now that for sure takes that way. Or not. It doesn't. Even though now it's significantly shorter. That cut round, then it cut down, and that cut up. Instead of going all the way round. Does that now take this way? No, it doesn't. It also doesn't. There we go, it takes this way. Anyways, we can buy a couple of buses for the I-40.